Hi guys, I'm Brendan with Nostalgica Coffee, and today I'm going over our brew guide for our new decaf coffee that we just released called Colombia Mustafa Decaf. This coffee was produced by Mustafa in Huila, Colombia, and we're excited to have it, and hopefully it'll stick around on our menu for a while. Now decaf certainly has its quirks, and there's some adjustments that we need to make when brewing it in order to be successful and to produce a good cup of coffee. Because of the process that decaf coffee has to go through to remove the caffeine from it, it has less soluble material, meaning like good coffee flavor in it. So if we don't make adjustments, we'll end up just having like a kind of a bitter, watery cup of coffee. The other quirk with decaf is that it produces more fines, meaning coffee particles that are smaller than what you're hoping to grind or your average grind size. And this will be exacerbated depending on the quality of your grinder. If you have a lower quality grinder, then you're gonna get a lot of fines. And what that's gonna do is it's going to clog your brew or choke your brew. So that's the second difference with decaf. The third is that the soluble material in it is very easy to extract. And so we just have to make some adjustments in order to produce a good cup of coffee. So what I like to do to compensate is I tighten up my ratio, meaning I don't use like a 16.6 to 1 ratio or 17 to 1 ratio. I tighten it up, and for this I'm using a 15 to 1 ratio, 15 parts water, 1 part coffee. The other adjustment I make is I grind coarser to compensate for those fines that I know I'm going to get, because there's just nothing you can do about it. So I grind coarser and tighten my ratio. The recipe today is 285 grams of third wave water, half strength, so half a packet. And I have my kettle set to 205. I'm using 19 grams of coffee, so it's a 15 to 1 ratio. And I ground this at 6 2/3 on the Fellow Ode Gen 2 and 25 clicks on the Comandante C40. So that's much coarser than I would ever go for a caffeinated coffee on a kind of a classic recipe. So that's the recipe. The notes for the coffee when brewed well will be ripe citrus with a creamy caramel sweetness to it. As always, just scan the QR code on the back of the bag. I'm assuming most of you found this video by doing so, while others may have found this just straight through YouTube. But there's a QR code that will take you right to the brew guides, so that hopefully brewing will be a little bit easier at home for you. I'll put the notes in text ahead of time before the brew video starts, so you can check things over, make sure you're ready to go, and then simply follow along with the brew.
Withered and blown like we all do, soon enough. Cover me up with your love. Scratches from the branches, took our chances, sure enough. I am bramble, but I am tangled in your love. Polaris, all patched up, hit it wrong. Polaris, all patched up, hit it home. Silver and gold, precious stones, so I'm told. Ah, we're clutching, there ain't nothing we can hold. Polaris, Polaris, all patched up and hit it home. Polaris, Polaris, all patched up and hit drifting, passing through, till we all fall, we all do. In the meantime, come and cover me up, all patched up and hit it hard. Cover me up, I'm all patched up and hit it hard. All patched up and hit it hard. Withered and blown, like we all do, soon enough. Cover me up with your love. Scratches from the branches, took our chances, sure enough. I am bramble, but I am tangled in your love. Polars, all patched up, hit it wrong. Polars, all patched up, hit it wrong. Silver and gold, precious stones, so I'm told.